My name is McCall, and I'm a master trainer for core health and fitness. And for part of our Change It Up workout series, I'm going to take you through a great mobility and core workout. We're going to start on the ground and then finish up standing using only one piece of equipment. And today that's going to be a dumbbell. So to get started, what I want you to do is to stagger your hands and your knees. You can take that right hand, right knee forward a little bit, left hand, left knee back, and just rock forward and back. This is a little mobility warm-up, really for our low back and for our spine. If you can see what my spine is doing, I'm getting a little rotation here. The offset between the shoulders and the hands is causing just a little bit of rotation. So if you're like me, you've been doing a lot of work from home, sitting, because there's really not a lot of room to move around, not a lot of places to go anyway. My low back is pretty tight, and so this is my go-to for the warm-up. Let's switch it up. Other hand, other knee forward, other hand, other knee back. So one hand, one knee forward, one hand, one knee back. I'm going to give you a slightly different view. Look straight down my spine so you can see how I'm getting a little rotation. But all we want to do is about 12 to 15 movements here. Not going back that deep. We're getting just a little rotation right into our lower back, right into the sacroiliac joint, what we call the SI joint, where the pelvis meets the spine. And whew, that feels a little bit better already. I'm going to give you a slightly different angle. I'm going to keep my right knee down, take my left foot forward here. So I'm creating 90 degrees. I'm going to rotate, not rotate, but slide. Nice and easy. As I slide towards my knee, I'm pushing this knee into the ground. There we go. Get a big stretch right here to those adductors. We're going to do this about 4 more times. 3, 2 more, 2. Now we're going to hold this end range of motion, keep our spine long, and reach. So if our left leg is here, our right knee is down, I'm taking my left arm and I'm reaching across. You should feel a nice big stretch right here to the inner thighs, right to the spine, right to the lumbar spine. Let's go about 2 more. 1 more. And relax. So now I'm going to switch it up. Left knee is going under the hip. Right knee is going out to the side about 90 degrees. We're going to do this one maybe 6 to 10 times somewhere. We want to make sure we do about the same number each side. Just really get that big stretch. As we slide towards the right knee, push that left knee down into the ground. Feel that stretch nice and deep to the adductors. Let's give this 2, 1. Now hold that in range of motion. If this is my right leg, I'm going to take my right arm and reach across. Reach across. Good. There we go. Nice and tall. Keep that spine long. Good. Let's give this about 3 more. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Here's a little secret for both core training and for mobility training. Our hips and our thoracic spine are about the most mobile parts in our body. So if we keep these parts mobile, guess what muscles connect all these parts? That's right, our core muscles. So we can keep our body nice and loose by focusing on our T-spine, our hips. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this workout. So now what I want you to do is, if you sore knees, this might be tough, but if you have a stretch mat, it'll be okay. Take those knees wide, place your elbows down. I want you to do a nice little sliding movement here. A friend of mine calls this the atomic frog. But what I want you to do is push your knees into the ground, slide forward and back. And you should feel a nice big stretch right in your hip joints. But what I'm going to do is take my left shoulder, move towards you, and pick up my left foot. So I don't know if you can see my left foot coming up in the air over my shoulder, but you're moving towards that right shoulder. That left foot is coming up. That's it. About 4 more. 4. Good. 3, 2, 1 more. Now you'll get a slightly different view. Let's look this way. Right shoulder is going towards my left, and my right foot is coming up. I'm getting a nice big rotation into that hip. Do about 5 more. Good. 4. This feels so good. 3, 2, 1 more, and relax. That feels so good. Yeah, that's a big stretch right through the adductors, but man, that takes a lot of pressure off that low back. So you've been sitting all day, that should feel awesome. So what we're going to do is now we're going to start moving up into the workout a little bit. We're still going to do a couple dynamic mobility exercises, but for now we're going to start focusing on our glutes. Palms up to face the ceiling. Pull your toes up towards your shins. Let's go 12 times. Push those heels down. Push those hips right up to the ceiling. Big squeeze right through here. So heels press down, hips press up. Here's a little secret. If you want to turn the muscles on, you have to create tension in your body. Tension is a lengthening force. So if you push down with the heels while pushing up with the hips, you're going to feel more work right through the glutes. Let's go 4 more. Big push. 4. Good. 3. 2 more. 1 more. And relax. Now what I'm going to have you do, and this is going to feel, you're going to feel so awesome after this. Let's rotate through our hips a little bit. Just 5 or 6 circles each direction. Shoulders, head and shoulders should be laying back flat on the ground. I'm just getting to have my head up so I can talk to you. Now go the other way. Nice big circles. Yeah, try to keep your back flat on the ground. What we're doing is we're mobilizing these joints. All these movements we're doing right now are meant to increase mobility of our hip joints. If we increase mobility of our hip joints, guess what muscles we use more efficiently? We're going to use our glutes, our hamstrings, and our adductors a little bit more efficiently. So let's go back to doing the hip bridges again. Hands on the ground, palms up, heels down, toes pulled up. Let's go. Push. Squeeze those glutes. Push those heels right down. Good. All right, we got it. Let's go 10 more. Push. 9. Push those heels down. Squeeze. One thing I like to tell people is think about cracking walnuts in between your cheeks. We're going to do this for 5 more. I know that's an interesting visual. That's how hard I want you squeezing. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Boom, and let's come up. Now we're going to bring it up. I'm going to come up on our hands and knees. This is called the quadruped position. We've already been in this position once, and I know the mat's a little bit off center, but I'm facing you directly. I want your knees directly underneath your hips. I want your wrists directly underneath your shoulders. I'm going to turn just a little bit so you can see what we're going to do. I'm going to take my right hand behind my head. I'm going to drop down, then pull it back. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale, inhale. Good. We got it. Let's go 8 more times. Now as you pull back, push that left hand into the ground. Pull back on your right shoulder, push that left hand down. Good. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Boom. Let's switch. Now I'm going to take this hand, my left hand behind the head, drop it down, pull it back. As I do this, I'm pushing that right arm into the ground. Pull back on that left shoulder, push down that right arm. Let's go 8 more. 8, 7, 6, we got it. 5, good. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Boom. Now, what side did we start with? I started with this hand behind the head. So now you have 2 options. You either go on your elbow you have 3 options. Between your elbow and your knees, between your elbows and your feet, or all the way up here between your hand and your feet. Let's do a little side plank. Brace here. So pretend like somebody's going to punch you in the tummy. Brace, squeeze your glutes, and push this hip. Push your top hip up to the ceiling while you push that hand into the ground. We're going to hold it here for about 15 seconds. Again, tension turns muscles on. So as I'm pushing this hand down, I'm pushing up with my hips, getting those muscles engaged and turned on. Just a few more seconds and switch. So if you really know how your muscles work, if you know where your muscles attach and how they work, you have a much better way to train. You can really train those muscles the way they're designed to be used. So I'm pushing down with my hand, I'm pushing up. You can always be between your elbows and knees. Think about keeping your feet squeezed together, keep your legs squeezed together. You're holding a dime right here between your thighs. Push your hand into the ground. You got it. So we're alternating today between, what we're doing is we're doing exercises. We're going to alternate between mobile joints and stable joints. Our lumbar spine is stable, so what we were doing there with that side plank is work on the stability of those muscles that control the lumbar spine. The last one, that thoracic rotation, was working on the muscles that control movement of the thoracic spine. Now we're going back to the hip, so you're seeing how the sequence goes. So we're going to lay back down. Now we're doing a single leg glute bridge. Right leg is on the ground, left leg is flat. Let's go. Up and down. Push down with that heel. Push, squeeze this glute, push that right heel right into the ground. Let's go 6 more. Back. 5 more. Good. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more.
Boom. And let's switch it up. Left leg goes down, right leg goes flat, palms stay up. Go. Squeeze right here. Push that heel down. Bring that knee up to the chest. Heart rate should be coming up a little bit. Temperature should be coming up. This is a great exercise. Let's go. 4 more. Really feel it right here. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now, before we come up again, do that thoracic rotation, let's get a little stretch into our hips. Left hand on the knee, right hand grab that ankle, bring it in, push the back of the right leg on the ground. So left hand on the outside of the knee, right hand that grab that ankle, bring it in. Whew, that feels good. Push that right leg down the ground. Nice and steady. Just breathe, relax, and feel that stretch right here through that left hip. Now let's switch. Right hand on the outside of the knee, left hand reach down, pull it in across. Think about pulling that right knee up towards your left shoulder. Bring it in across the body. Push that right leg flat on the ground. Yeah, we keep increasing the mobility of those mobile joints. Let's bring it up nice and steady. So what we did hips. So where we can go back to? We're going to go back to the thoracic spine. Right hand down, left hand right here. Drop, pull it back, down, and push. Exhale, inhale. So we're working on mobility of the mobile joints. Our hips and our thoracic spine are the most mobile joints in our body. Good. Let's go about 5 more. Down, up. And we're trying to enhance stability of the stable joints. So with our exercises, we're working on hip and thoracic spine mobility. And we're also working on stability of the lumbar spine. If we do that, we work on both mobility and core training at the same time. Kind of a cool thing. So again, if you know your anatomy, you know how to train your body, you know how to get results from your workouts. Exhale, inhale. Good. 6 more. Down and up. 5, 4, push. 2, 1 more. Boom. Awesome. So what was that? Yeah, we did hips, we did T-spine. Now we're going right to lumbar spine. Wrists down, legs straight. If you want to be between your elbows and your knees, go between your elbows and knees. You can look this way, you can look like this, or I'm just going the full Monty, all the way up here. Thighs squeeze together, glute squeeze, push that hip up, push your hand right into the ground. We're holding it here a few more seconds, breathe, and work. Legs squeezed, hand down, hips up. Good. 4, 3, 2, and let's switch. All right, other side. Yeah, I'm a little angled away from you, but hey, life goes on. Again, if you need it between your elbows and your knees, do that. Your fingers should be pointing away from your toes. Thighs squeeze together, push that hip up. Keep it right here. We got it. Hold it. Breathe. Work. Oh yeah, you should feel a little shaking. If you feel that shaking, that means your muscles are turning on. That means your muscles are doing work. And relax. All right, so we're going to go through this little sequence again, a little quicker this time. We know what we're doing. No more stretching involved, so let's get right into it. So let's go. Left leg down, right leg, boom. Push that left heel right into the ground, pull it back. Good. Feel that big squeeze. 6 more. Palms up, opens up the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Boom. Let's switch it up. Right leg straight, left leg. We're just going to bring it up. Use that right glute. Bring that left knee up towards your chest. Push it down. Good. We got it. 6 more. Big squeeze. 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Boom. Let's roll it right up. Pop it up. Remember, a little circuit training here. So we're trying to get a little heart rate training with that as well. Right hand down, other hand behind, or left hand down, right hand behind the head. Down and up. Exhale, inhale. Good. Big rotation. Down and up. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go other side. I'll give you a little better view. Down, pull it back. Left hand behind the ear, push that right hand down. Good. Bang. Bang. Let's go. Bang. Keep going. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it up right here. Hand down, right hand down, legs one on stack one leg on top of each other, thighs squeeze together, glute squeeze, left hip goes up, right hand goes into the floor. Feel that strength right here. A little bit of shaking is good. A little bit of shaking means you're doing work. Good, hold it here, breathe. We're not holding our breath, we're breathing comfortably. 4, 3, 2, let's switch sides. We're creating stability here, mobility around the hips and shoulders. Let's go. Left hand down. Push that right hip up, push that left hand into the ground. We got it. Hold it here. Feel that shaking. Feel those muscles work. Squeeze. Squeeze. Hold it. We got it. 3, 2, and relax. All right. If you haven't already, grab a quick drink. We are moving quickly. We're going to do a couple more exercises in a row. I always like to put a few exercises in a row and turn them into a little circuit. All right. Cold water out of the way. Now, and I'm going to turn you here so you can see me. Knees down underneath, knees down, straight underneath the hips. What I want you to do is push those hips forward. Squeeze right here, push those hips forward. So you're really driving those hips forward. Hands behind the ears. What I'm going to have you do is rotate to your left, drop that left elbow down, come back up, center up. Same side. Hips press forward, rotate left, drop, come back up, same side. Let's go 4 more times. Rotate, drop, up, center, rotate. As you drop down, push those hips forward. We want to feel that big stretch right through the front of your abdominals. 2 more. 2, good. 1 more. Turn, center, and back. Now let's go to the other side. Rotate, drop, center, and back. Spine long. Hips press forward. Good. Turn, drop, center. Good. Turn, drop, center. 2 more. Turn, drop, center. 1 more. Hips forward, turn, drop, and center. So now what are we going to do? We did mobility here at the thoracic spine. Now what we're going to do, we're doing a little high plank action. Now if you want to do a plank on your elbows, you can do that. But here's a little secret. You have a lot of nerve endings here in your hand. By pushing the hand into the ground, you're going to activate the muscles to stabilize the shoulder. If you activate the muscles to stabilize the shoulder, we're going to activate the muscles that help stabilize the spine, our deep core muscles. So if you can, I want you to keep your fingers wide, push your hands into the ground, and push your back up to the ceiling. So push the hands down, push your back up, and squeeze your thighs. If you know your anatomy, you know how to design exercise programs. And your wrists connect directly with your shoulders and your spine. So push your hands into the ground, push your toes into the ground. And I want you to squeeze your quads and squeeze your glutes. Hold it here. You should feel so strong. You should feel so stable. We're going to stay right here. 10 more seconds. Breathe. Push that ground away. 4, 3, 2, and relax. So you feel what happened there? As you push down and you push your back up, guess what? You're turning all those muscles on. You're turning all your deep spinal stabilizers on. So we did our T-spine, we did our lumbar spine, now we're going to the hips. We're going to come down, elbows on the mat, knees underneath the hips. We're going to go right leg, or this leg first. We're going to go left heel, left leg up and down. So notice I'm not bringing my leg up too high. I'm trying to keep my spine stable. Squeeze right from the glute. Here's the thing, watch. If I take my leg up too high, my spine moves. I don't want your spine to move. Just squeeze. All you gotta do is squeeze your glute just a little bit to lift your heel. 6 more. Up. Good. Let's go 5 more. Up. 4 more. 4. Let's go. 3. 2 more. 2. Last one. Push that heel up. Good. Let's switch sides. I'll switch sides so you can see what's happening. Again, we don't want that leg to come up too high. If that leg comes up too high, the lumbar spine moves. We don't want the lumbar spine to move. So other leg. Heel up, squeeze. I want you to feel that right in the bum. Squeeze. Good. 8 more. Squeeze. Push up through the heel. Think about it this way. You have a tack on your heel and you're trying to push a tack right into the ceiling. So we're not trying to straighten the leg, we're not trying to bring it up too high. Let's go 4 more. Just a little push of the heel. 4, 3, 2 more, 2, 1 more. Bang. Awesome job. Let's bring it up. So guess what? We're going to go through that little circuit again. Knees underneath the hips. Squeeze here. Drive those hips forward. Fingertips here. We're going to rotate, drop, come up, back to center. Push your hips forward. Rotate, drop, back to center. 4 more times. Rotate, drop, back to center. Rotate, drop, back to center. 3 more. Rotate, drop, back to center. 2 more. If you hear a little growling behind you, that's my dog in the crate right off camera. Turn, boom, let's go the other side. Now here's the thing, our abdominals connect between our rib cage and our pelvis. So the best way to train the abdominals is by lengthening them. So I'm pushing the hips forward, we're lengthening them, we're strengthening under resistance. Turn, good, turn, drop, and come back. So if we lengthen what we're doing, we can lengthen the abdominal fascia, the connective tissue. Muscle fibers get stronger by contracting against resistance. Our connective tissue becomes stronger by lengthening under resistance. Let's go 4 more. 4, good. Keep those hips pressed forward. 3, 2 more. Boom, 1 more. And here's the thing, now you should be feeling a bit taller, because if all we do is crunch, 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 we pull these 2 bones closer together and that puts more pressure on our low back. Not necessarily a good thing. If you want to know the real secret to getting a 6-pack, that's made in the kitchen. My kitchen's right over there. I don't care about that. I care about being strong. Push those hands into the ground, push your back up to the ceiling. Now here's an option. If you want to make this a little more challenging, left hand to the right shoulder, right hand to the left shoulder. Push your toes into the ground, squeeze your quads. Let's go. Shoulder, shoulder. 5 more. Shoulder, shoulder. 4 more. Push the hands into the ground. Good. 3 more. 3. 2 more. Hold it nice and stable. Good. 1 more each side. Boom. Boom. Let's hold this here. 10 more seconds. Push those hands down. Squeeze your quads. Push your back up to the ceiling. Feel how those muscles engage. 4, 3, 2, and relax. It says turn over. I'm going to give you a little bit of this side. I'm going to go this side first. And I really want you to feel that work right in the meat. Drop the elbows down to get a little more angle. Push that heel up. Good. Squeeze right to the tailbone. 10 more. 10. Good. Here's a little trick. As that heel comes up, push your other knee down. So as you're squeezing the glute and lifting that heel, push that other knee into the ground. You'll feel those muscles turn on just a little bit more. Let's go 6 more. 6. Good. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Bang. Good. Hey, if you're not a little sore there tomorrow, you didn't do your job. I know what I'm doing. I know how to design the program, but you got to do the work. Elbows down, knees underneath the hips, squeeze. Good. Squeeze. Remember, this leg, push this knee into the ground. As you squeeze to the glute, lift that heel, push that other knee down. It doesn't need to come up that high. We just need to feel that big squeeze right to the tailbone. 6 more. 6. Good. 5. We got it. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Bang. Good job. All right, so what? We've gone through that 2 times, right? 1 more time. Knees down. Glute squeeze. Hips press forward. Turn. Drop, center, and back. Turn, drop, center, and back. 5 more. Drop, center. Good. Turn. 4. As we drop that elbow, push those hips forward. Good. Turn, drop, push. 2 more. Push. Turn. 1 more. Push. Let's go to the other side. Keep those hips pressed forward. Turn, drop, center. Good. Turn, drop, center. Keep it up. Turn, drop. 4 more. Hips press forward. Turn, drop, and back. 3 more. Turn, drop, back. 2 more. Turn, drop, back. 1 more. Awesome. All right, so we're going to planks. I'm going to show you another variation.
You can always hold a stable plank. If you don't want to do the variation, just hold the stable plank. But what I'm going to have you do, hands down, legs straight. Now I'm going to have you hinge up, kind of like a downward facing dog. Hand to knee, come back. Hand to knee, reach across the body. Left to right, right to left. Push those hands down, push the hips back. Boom, 6 more, lift up. 6, good, reach across. Awesome, let's go 5 more, hips up, 5. Good, push down. 4 more, push, 4. We got it. Awesome, lift those hips. 3, push it right back. Good, 2 more. 2, good. Awesome work. 1 more each side. Bang. Bang. Stay right here. Press those hands into the ground. Press your back up to the ceiling. Squeeze those legs. Squeeze those thighs. Squeeze those glutes. Push the toes down. Be solid. 4, 3, 2, boom. All right, now finish up. Fire off these glutes again. Elbow down. Shin tucked in. Heel up, squeeze. Push that knee down. Good. You're squeezing and pushing that heel up. Push your opposite knee down. Let's go 8 more. 8, 7, 6. We got it. Good, keep it up. 4 more. Squeeze. 3 more. 2 more. Push that knee down. 1 more. Boom. All right, let's switch. Let's turn it around. Elbows down. Lift this side. Let's go. Heel comes up. Opposite knee goes down. Push. Good. You got it. 10 more. Push. 8 more. Breathe. Squeeze. 7. We got it. 6. Push that heel up. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. 1. And relax. Whew. I'm sweating a little bit. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating a little bit. So this ends it for our ground series. We've done 6 exercises on the ground. We've done them 2 times through each. Now we're going to grab 1 dumbbell. I'm going to stand up and do a little vertical series to get all these muscles working the way they're designed to work. I'll be right back with you. Grab a little water if you need it. Get your stretch mat out of the way, and let's get rocking. All right, so now we're going to do the standing portion. All the core muscles in our body are actually designed to work most efficiently when we're up on our feet. I'll explain what that means in a second, but I want you to grab 1 dumbbell and hold it lengthwise like this between your hands. Keep your feet about hip to shoulder width apart. I'm going to have you squat down and take it all the way up. So down and up. I'll move right back into the frame. So sink and lift. Now here's the thing. Your abdominals, we're lengthening the abdominals now under resistance. That's what we're doing to make them stronger. And we're training our hips, our thoracic spine, our deep spinal stabilizers. All those muscles are working together. Let's go 6 more. Down, push those feet right into the ground. So we did that whole sequence on the ground. We kind of isolated our shoulders. We kind of isolated the thoracic spine. We isolated the hips. We isolated the lumbar spine. Now we're going to integrate everything together. 1 more. Boom. All right, now take the dumbbell, hold it vertically. Grab it between your 2 fingers. Take your left foot forward a little bit, right foot back. I'm going to have you go shoulder to hip. Rotate. See how I'm rotating my feet? Rotate. So now I'm integrating my hips and my thoracic spine. I'm keeping my spine nice and long so it's working as a lever. Down, push. Down, push. 4 more. This is why, if we understand our anatomy, we know how to design exercises for the way our body actually works. Let's go 1 more. Bang. Here we go. Up. Push. Rotate those feet. Push. Use those hips. Push that left foot. Drive that left hip. Keep your spine long. Rotate your hip and shoulder to face the wall. So your left and hip and left shoulder face the wall to your right. 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Bang. So this is the dynamic part, right? Everything on the ground worked on stability, mobility. Now we're integrating everything. Keep the weight horizontal. Feet shoulder width. Sink. Lift. Down. Push. Down. Push. We got it.
10 more. Good. Push those feet right into the ground. Inhale, exhale. 8 more. 8. Good. 7. Hips and shoulders working together. All the muscles that connect our hips and shoulders are what we generally call the core. Good. Let's go. 4. 3. 2 more. 2. 1 more. Bang. Here we go. Nice and steady. Take that weight vertical. Right foot forward, left foot back. Push. Rotate. I'll give you a slightly better view. Boom. Rotate. Push that hip. 8 more. Push. Spine long. Good. Excellent. 6 more. Bang. 5. 4. We got it. 3. Rotate. 2. 1 more. Boom. Let's go. Left foot forward. Right foot back. Drive. Drive. Here we go. Drive. Push. 8 more. Drive that hip through. Excellent. 6 more. Pop. Good. Pop. Pop. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Pop. All right. Here we go. Last time through. Heart rate should be up. That's good. And the more muscles we use, the more calories we burn. That's exactly what we want. Remember, if we know how our body works, we know the best exercises for our body. Feet hip to shoulder width apart. Down. Drive. These are for all the core muscles. Everything working together. We isolated stability and mobility on the ground. Now we're integrating stability and mobility on our feet. Let's go 8 more. 8. We got it. 7. Good. 6. Yeah. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Boom. Push those feet right into the ground. Shoulder width apart. Last time through this. Right foot forward. Drive off that left hip. Pop. 10 more. Spine long. We're not bending the spine. We're keeping that spine long. And we're rotating from the hips. Feet and hips do the work. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. Push it through. 2. Last one. Bang. Let's go. Left foot forward. Right foot back. Hip. Drive. We're not bending that spine. We're sinking into the hip. Rotating from the hip. 8. 7. Push. 6. We got it. 5. 4. 3. 2 more. 2. 1. Whoo! I don't know about you, but that's the way to finish it out. Yeah, it may have been a little slow on the floor, but again, mobility, stability, mobility. We're balancing out. There's a reason for that. We're doing dynamic mobility while we're working on stability. We're working everything together. Now when we're standing, we can pick it up a pace. Using a weight like just one dumbbell, you could have used a dumbbell, medicine ball, sand ball, whatever you have. Lean it down, rotate. Push that heel into the ground, stretch. But that's the thing. If you know your anatomy, if you know what your muscles are designed to do, you know how to design exercise programs that get results. Good, hold this and let's switch it up. Other foot forward, let's lean it down. Because that's it, guys. If you really understand the way your body is designed to move, if you know what your adductors do, if you know how your glutes function, if you know how your hamstrings function, if you know the best range of motion for your shoulders, you know the best exercise for your bodies. That's why we're bringing you the Change It Up workout series. Core Health and Fitness Master Trainers, we know all this stuff. We're bringing it directly to you so you get the best workouts when you can't quite make it to your fitness facility. All right, let's bring it up here. Let's switch it back. So left leg back, rotate that left foot in a little bit, lean back a little bit. You feel that stretch right here? Let's take that same arm up, lean it back, lean to your right just a little bit. Oh, that feels good. Hey, you just get a great workout. According to my calorie counter, I burn somewhere around 260 calories in a little bit less than 30 minutes. Not a bad deal. Switch. Ideally, when I work out, I try to burn somewhere between 8 and 12 calories a minute. That's just good metabolic efficiency. You know, I'm not trying to do super ton. I mean, this was core mobility training. Check out one of my HIIT workouts and you'll see something quite different. All we're doing with this stretch, we're keeping one leg back. By rotating this leg in, we're stretching the hip flexors. Here's a little secret. If you ever have a tight low back, it's actually your hip flexor.
If you stay seated all day, that hip flexor attaches between your femur and your low back. It'll pull your back forward. By taking that leg back and rotating it in and leaning back, we automatically get a little stretch, and we take that right arm right up overhead. That's one of the benefits of really knowing our anatomy. If we know how muscles connect, we know the best ways to stretch them. Good, hold it, and relax. All right, palms facing the ground, chest up nice and tall. Point back those two fingers, lift up to the chest. Awesome, hold it here. Bring it back here, give yourself a big stretch. Take both arms up, give yourself a big stretch, give yourself a big pat on the back. And thank you very much for joining Core Health and Fitness. My name is Pete McCall, and I look forward to seeing you for another Change It Up workout for a workout at home.